everybody, this is Maya and Jay, and what I got here today is the review video of the iNew i8000. And for those who know or saw my unboxing of this device, I got it from iBaby 888. It took about 5 days to arrive, and as usual, iBaby ships it very fast and has a great reputation for the most part. So here, just to go through the physical aspects of the device, here in the front, we're going to have the ear speaker. We're going to have a notification LED with an 8 megapixel camera. We had the proximity and light sensor here at the front. At the very bottom, we're going to have the menu button. We're going to have the home button and also the back button. Here we have the power button. At the very bottom, we're going to have the microphone. On the very right, we're going to have the volume rockers up and down. On the very top, we're going to have a 3.5mm headphone jack together with the charging/data port. So here, if we grab it with the right hand side, we can see that the volume rockers is located a little bit uncomfortable. However, the power button is located very comfortably. You can access it with the middle finger. If you grab it with the left hand side, on the other hand, you can access the power button comfortably, and you can also access the volume rockers very comfortable. So it all depends on how you grab the device. Here in the back, we're going to have an 8 megapixel camera with a dual LED flash together with the noise cancelling microphone. We have the iNew logo, and then at the very bottom, I thought we had a dual speaker here, but this is just for design purpose. We're only going to have a single speaker. So on the back, if we open it, let's remove this case, and here we can see that it is a dual SIM, dual standby. Also supports TF cards, and here we have the 2270 milliamp battery, which actually is very, very good. I was able to use this device for 2 days, and that's because of the resolution of the screen. It's only 960 by 540. So that being said, here we can see that I already have hooked up my Straight Talk SIM card, which is very beat up. And let's go ahead and power on. And I waited to power on this device now because actually that's something that I like a lot about this device is the boot logo. I think it's actually my favorite boot logo out of any other device that I've done before. So here we can see the iNew logo, and on viewing angles, it does have great display. Even though it's a 960 by 540 screen, it does feel like almost a 720p screen. As we can see, let me try to get this close up. We can't barely see the pixels, so it is definitely a high quality LCD. And as we can see, it already booted up. It has 1 GB of RAM, 4 GB of internal memory, and again, it is upgradable because we have the micro SD card slot. Here we can see some of the application already pre-installed, and the device is actually pretty good. It doesn't lag. I mean, depending on how many apps you're going to put into it, considering that it has only 1 GB of RAM, it's going to lag depending, again, how many apps you download. So here we can see on settings, we're going to check and confirm if it does have the Android 4.2.2. So we go here to About Device, and here we can see it. It does have the Android 4.2.2. So the Antutu test that I performed on this device gave me a pretty nice score. I think it was of about 17,000. And I'm also going to scroll down through the details so that you see all the specifications that Antutu test is giving this device. If you go here to the back, devices information, we can see that the brand of this device, which we've seen before, is Alps i8000 with the Android 4.2.2 MTK6582. The resolution is correct this time. It's 960 by 540. We have the 8 megapixel camera. We continue to go down. We can see that it is 1 GB of RAM with 8 GB of internal memory. Here for the cameras, we have an 8 megapixel back camera together with the 8 megapixel front facing camera, which actually I was very impressed by that. If we continue to scroll down, we can see here that the Android version is 4.2.2 once again. And these are all the sensors that are supported. Now, I was very impressed by this. And the reason I say that, I was very impressed is because this device is only $154. So considering the price, I think it has great specs, great performance. And here, just to compare with the King Zone, we can see that they are both almost the same size because they have the 5.5 capacitive touchscreen. This device also supports OTG, which you can connect keyboards, mouse, and also external memories. It came with a case, and this smart case does have the S View, as I'm going to show you here right now. So that's great because you don't have to remove the back cover in order to fit it in. You can leave this same back cover and also put it in as a case. Now, this is definitely great for US buyers because we know that accessories are going to be limited for this device. So another thing we're going to go ahead and test here is going to be the Wi-Fi. We can see that it is working perfectly well. Right now it's only missing 1 bar out of 5. And sometimes it goes down to 2, but that's because my Wi-Fi router is on the way in the back of the room. This is the messaging application. We also have here the browser. And we're going to go ahead and test it right now. Let's open here YouTube. And as we can see, it loaded pretty fast, and we can also do the desktop version, and this device supports it very well and very fast, as you can see. So that being said, next time we're going to go ahead and test is going to be the Bluetooth. Here I have my little Bose speaker. Let's power it on. Right now it's on Perry mode. Let's go here to settings. Let's go to Bluetooth. And I already had it connected, as we can see, so that was very fast. Once you link it to the device that you want to pair with and you power on that device, it's going to pair actually very fast. Now we're going to go back to menu, and we're going to go to audio profiles, general, and we go here to voice call ringtones. Also, if we test the back speaker, we can see that it is quite decent. It's not as loud as other devices, but that's definitely normal because we know that according again to the price of this device, it's going to have some flaws, and it's not a lot of them. I mean, one of the things is that even though the screen has beautiful colors, it's only 960 by 540, but again, it's actually very impressive. As we can see, the viewing angles is just tremendous. Another thing I'm going to play here is going to be a few games. Here I have Supports 8, and it does support it very well. So let's go ahead and test it, and let me know what you think. There we get the idea. The gaming on this device is absolutely phenomenal. Another great thing is that YouTube, as we can see here, it does work perfectly well. I can access my account, which I'm going to show you right now, and I'm even going to play a video. And we can see that the video is working perfectly well. So another thing we're going to test here is going to be the GPS on this device. It's absolutely amazing, and I'm going to show you that right now. It does lock a signal very, very fast. Alright guys, so this is the GPS test on the iNew i8000, and as we can see, it is locking a signal very well. All I needed was GPS status to help it lock a signal a little bit faster, but other than that, it is working like a charm. There we have it for the GPS. And another thing I'm going to test here with you guys is going to be the camera. I'm going to show you the settings. If you go here to settings on the bottom left, let me go tap here where it says camera. We can see that the pixels are actually 8 megapixel, and that's the maximum size. And here the front facing camera, we can see that the quality is actually very nice. I mean, even my hand, the focus is pretty good, but I'm going to show you that on the test actually that I did at the park for this device. And when we go here to settings, we go to camera options, we can see here that it is definitely an 8 megapixel because it's been confirmed here by the system, and also the actual quality of it is very, very nice. So now let's go ahead and test the cameras and let me know what you think. Here we have the iNew i8000 camera test, and this is the back 8 megapixel. The quality is not so bad. The autofocus is pretty good as well. So I'm actually quite impressed with the performance of this device. It is definitely great, and again, for the value, I think it's super awesome. So now we're going to go ahead and test the front-facing camera. So here we have the front-facing camera of the iNew i8000. The quality, once again, is very nice, and yes, it does have the 8 megapixel front-facing camera. It is great for selfies, or even if you want to use it for Skype or any other social media, you can do so with this device. So there we concluded the camera test, and it's actually pretty good. So now I'm going to go ahead and play with some apps and games, so make sure you enjoy it. I'm going to put a music on the background, but this is just to show you some of the performance of this device. That's going to be it for this video. If you have any questions, please feel free to comment below. Like the video, subscribe for more. Thanks for watching, and have a good one.